there's a great ongoing joke we've had on the show. Hasan was like, I'm thinking of going to Gaza. And then the guy on TikTok was like, he's actually...
You would much rather spend your time going after someone who is actually considering genuinely going to Gaza.
Now, this is funny, and everybody knows it. This is where it came from. And I'm just showing the stolen valor that he's trying to claim. So here, this is from his subreddit, people glazing him up. He's thinking of going to Gaza.
Dude, I might actually take Marsh with me to Gaza.
No.
Oh.
Gaza?
Yeah.
Did you say Gaza? No.
You can say no.
I already asked him. He said yes.
Marsh, are you serious? Look.
I'm not going to Gaza.
I was not asking you to go to Gaza.
Okay, what if I did want to go to Gaza?
There's no way. You don't want to go to Japan. Why would you go to Gaza?
Well, I don't like that I'm not invited now.
You know what? You're not invited to Japan either.
I do kind of have a little bit of FOMO, Cutie and I both.
We want to go to Gaza.
We want to be invited.
Okay, well, it's not like a fun trip.
Well,
anyway.
What did you say? Like it was
Look how he's acting all bashful, like, yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, no, I'm really thinking about it. And he's like, listen, guys, it's not a fun trip, okay? Like, he's getting all the kudos. This fucker never went. I never was gonna go, dude. I would have bet my goddamn house that he would never step foot in Gaza.
Okay, well, it's not like a fun trip.
During the war, anyway. I mean, it's possible he'll go there sometime, but not right now.
Well, anyway.
What did you say? Like it was a designer brand.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
I want to go to Gaza.
I mean, if we, I'm working on it right now, but who knows what'll happen?
Hassan, is it dangerous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you going?
I don't want to go.
You should.
What do you?
I'm worried about
Who
you.
asked if it was dangerous?
No, you should go.
And
Yeah, which, again, and here he's like, yes, but then he's like, actually, I found out it was kind of dangerous.
How checked out do you have to be?
No,
Why do you say it like that?
Well, now that I've heard that it's dangerous.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hassan, seriously, you should consider.
I also was
Okay, so here's Hasan. He's back. He's all like, yeah, no, guys. And here he look at all the kudos he's getting on his subreddit. The most recent fear, and Hasan mentioned possibly going to Gaza, and it seemed pretty serious about it. Has this been discussed before? My God, you guys. Oh my God, you guys. So this is the joke. It's very funny. And so now here he is trying to listen to how he's trying to frame this now. Dark ass loser.
Initially, Ethan and Gila apparently have been talking about like sending me to Gaza.
Okay, like, please give me a fucking break, bro. No, but this is what he does with everything. He does this with everything. We're joking about how he's a coward. He got all the credit in the world for thinking of going to Gaza.
Oh
but then when he found out he couldn't
I
get
haven't seen this yet.
Well, it's new. It just happened. March 17. It happened 4 days ago.
I was excited he finally remembered my name, but then
Did he forget what's her name?
he never says my name. But
Yeah, he doesn't like to.
I think he's saying because you said you'd pay for it last time we were talking about it.
Who said they pay for it?
I think he's referring to last time you were saying you would even pay for it to prove that he's lying. You pay for his trip.
I don't think. Yeah, I would. First of all, I
was that
would. I don't think that's.
in relation to Muda? Because that's what he said.
Muda said that, yeah. But anyway, the money
don't
doesn't
remember.
matter. Obviously, he's fucking rich. He could afford to go there if he wanted. But the point is, he's like, they couldn't offer me security assurances, so I'm not going. It's like, yeah, dude, Anyway, you guys know the fucking joke. The joke is that he got all the kudos for saying he's thinking about it, and then when he's like, oh, actually, you know what? It's a little too dangerous. I'm not going to go. Then all of a sudden, it's like, he doesn't want to talk. He's like, yeah. It's like, that's the whole fucking point. That's why it's brave to go to Gaza, because it's dangerous, because it's a war zone. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, here he is talking about it.
And
One more time.
Ethan and Gila.
One more time.
But initially, Ethan and Gila apparently have been talking about like sending me to Gaza.
Oh
and
my
like,
God. I can't get over that.
It's insanely fucked to even. It's just fucked up, man. You wonder why people are frothing at the mouth about us.
Wow.
He's acting like we're here like, oh man, let's ship him off to Gaza.
I'm going to send him to my disappearing island where I send everybody that disappears.
Exactly.
made a joke about it.
Lots of
like I've talked to Palestinian journalists and they've like wanted me to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. Oh my God.
And I can't get any security assurances against Israel, obviously.
Well, bro, it's not like Israel
that is worried.
Look,
about
it's not like Israel's going to do a precision strike on Hassan. They don't fucking.
Yeah,
but
I
it is
don't-
dangerous. It's a war zone. Like I agree, it's dangerous.
They might.
Sure,
They
it's
may.
a war zone.
They may.
But what?
He was in the running for anti-Semite of the year. They may.
Nah,
And he's-
it's a
I
whole
don't think
different
you guys
world.
understand
Yeah, it's a
Israel. It
different
doesn't work
world.
like that
They're
there.
not. It's not. But regardless, I agree. It's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
It's dangerous in a war zone,
Right.
not because Israel will like target him.
I don't think it's like that
That's
personally,
like sci-fi.
but I think he's giving himself a little too much credit there. That being said, yeah, Israel is bombing the fuck out of Gaza right now, which is a horrible humanitarian tragedy that's
Yeah.
happening, and it would be dangerous to go there. I agree. That's
Yeah.
why war journalism is brave and admirable, because it's dangerous, and you're risking your own safety to showcase the horrible truth that's happening on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
That's literally boots on the ground. Isn't this funny, guys? It's funny. It's funny.
Aspects of it, maybe.
Obviously, and that's
The
like
joke is funny.
major reason why security assurance is against Israel, obviously, and that's like the major reason why.
It's funny to
it
me
is,
that he
incre-
says Israel, obviously, because like I mean,
I wouldn't
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
trust
trust Hamas either. Sure, but
I think they're
okay.
both dangerous.
Yeah, they're both. They both.
But also,
are.
I don't care. I listen. It's dangerous regardless. Whoever it is, there's lots of danger there, right? It's for sure. Most, I wouldn't exactly. I mean,
incredibly dangerous. It's not because of like Hamas or anything.
okay. It's like, okay, who cares? You know what
Okay.
I mean, Hamas is psychotic. They're fucking jihadists, bro. Yes, they're dangerous.
I mean, they managed to keep the hostages alive. You can go be in the tunnels, I'm sure.
I
You'll
mean,
be
he's
safe
a
there.
high-value hostage for Hamas. He's an American citizen.
Right.
They've kidnapped Arabs and Muslims before. They
If he's actually just worried about the Israeli side, like seriously, they can take him to the tunnels and he'll be safe.
if he entered through Rafah, which is the Egyptian crossing, and just went into Gaza like that, I think there's probably a more likelihood that he'd be kidnapped by Hamas than precision striked by Israel.
Yeah.
But regardless, it is dangerous either way. Yeah, I mean, look into it. They've kidnapped fucking a few of the people that they took hostage and killed on October 7th were Arabs, Israeli Arabs, Muslims.
And these guys still like make a joke about it, and I think that joke plays a very nefarious purpose of
Making fun
it
of
seem
you?
as though it's like making it seem as though like I think in their minds they're just basically saying like, oh, you're too much of a pussy.
Yes. Yes. And therefore, let's just scale back on the kudos, okay? And pretending like you're going to go there for clout. It's literally what happened. He pretended he was going to go to Gaza for clout. And he's like, ooh, dangerous.
Or whatever. But the underlying hidden premise there is that like Gaza actually is totally safe from Israeli bombings.
No, it is
No.
not. That's literally
Quite the opposite. We did say that it's dangerous.
But where's he even getting that?
It's a war zone. It is dangerous.
But where's he even getting that? How is the implication that it's not safe from Israeli bombings? It's absolutely fucking not safe from Israeli bombings. Like what? Just look at, they are evil, especially her.
Oh.
But like he's just
Yeah.
lying. He's just overtly lying about us.
Especially her. It's like, yeah, that's
Not to be
that's-
over dramatic, but couldn't this be received as a threat to you? What?
Mm-hmm.
They literally say you should risk being murdered or else you're a phony. Why don't they go there? Well, because it's dangerous. It's gross. Keep making the jokes, guys. So gross. Israel will try to execute you. Free vacation, I guess. Blah blah blah. So you see, I mean, it's just pathetic.
But yeah,
And
he does create this narrative that Israel will try to execute him. It's like, dude, they don't know who you are.
I totally agree. I don't think Israel gives a
If some
fuck
people
about us.
online know who you are, that doesn't mean anything about like the army, the government, da.
I don't think Israel gives a fuck about Hasan Piker. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But regardless, it is dangerous if you go there.
Like that. I don't like that because it's like basically a thinly veiled threat almost.
How?
Where it,
How? Now I've threatened him for joking that he's a babe, that he's like fake, pretended to think about going to Gaza for clout. How's that a threat? What is happening? What is this like magic fairy dust? He's like a threat. This silly ongoing joke on the show it's now a threat, guys.
It's really interesting how we just cannot criticize him.
And then
Whatever we dare to say about him in a criticism manner, we are a threat. We are backing genocide. We're children killers. Myself, that's what they say about me. It's like, no, I'm just criticizing you. I'm allowed to criticize you and still want good stuff to happen for Palestine.
But
Like, I can do both.
just look at the chat, by the way. And people wonder why CPS and all these people are so frothed up and fucking hate us. I mean, bloodthirsty, vile children killers are
There.
dreaming about getting people killed. What a surprise.
What reality do they live in?
It's literally
It's
just a silly
crazy.
joke.
We're just criticizing you.
It's barely, I mean, yeah, it's literally just a silly joke.
comes across like a fucking pager
It comes across as a pager joke.
How?
joke. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
How? Because I'm Israeli?
I don't know. I actually don't even understand his logic.
It's not a war zone. It's a genocide.
Monster 1 and Female Monster 2.
Oh, it's not a
despicable.
war zone, so we can't say that it's a war zone? That's not woke enough?
He's going to say it's not a war zone, it's a killing field.
No,
Whatever.
that's what he's saying. It's not a war zone,
It's
it's,
very different.
genocide.
Okay, you can go.
Okay, call it whatever you want. It's dangerous. I admit that, right? So disgusting. I feel like we're going through, I'm watching them go through active psychosis.
to a war zone.
Is Hila the evil one and Ethan is the dumb one? That's a narrative
Yes.
I see coming out
Yes.
a lot. Yeah.
Clip that, yes.
They really are disgusting human beings. How deeply shameful and loser-like of them as a couple. I mean, sure, if we did anything close to what he's saying.
Oh,
The comments are actually unhinged. They might as well be doing a pager joke towards you. What?
it's like almost like a individually crafted.
What's with all the pay faces? I don't understand.
I'm sure there's some kind of hidden meaning to that.
What's
Didn't Hila serve in the IDF?
yes.
Of
right.
course she's a baby killer. Of course it's a threat. She
These-
wants you to go and die.
Why? Wait. Can
What
somebody-
is this logic of that these people built in their head?
Wait, I'm just confused because I keep seeing this. What is the logic in saying that it is a threat? Because I keep seeing people say that. I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, they're operating under the fact that you said that you're trying to send him there, which never happened.
I'm good.
We
What am I trying
never-
to like
Yeah.
kidnap him in the night?
Those
like
words
fucking,
never-
I think
fat camp or
because
something.
that's what they're trying to portray.
Like if I was trying to do that, then yeah, you could accuse me of him
right,
trying
if
to get him
that was
murdered,
the
for
case,
sure.
exactly.
But
It's also like the Jews run everything kind of vibe I'm getting, because like, yeah, we'll send him to Israel and we'll get somebody to kill him.
there's
like,
somebody
what
in
are you
Mossad
talking
waiting
about?
for you, buddy.
I don't know anybody there except my family.
I called 1-800 Jew call now.
Yeah. I
Damn
haven't
you,
been there in
Jews.
so long. Like last time I went was a few years ago. I visited my mom. I
These
literally
fanta-
don't know anybody there.
These fantastic morons wouldn't go to Gaza either. It is a threat. Oh no shit, I wouldn't go to Gaza, bro. I'm not being like, hey guys, I'm actually thinking about going to Gaza. Like, oh my god. And then I just sit here and bask in everyone being like, oh my god, he is actually thinking about going to Gaza. Yeah.
like I hope your pager goes off type joke.
Yeah, didn't say that.
They know what they're doing. It's also funny when they dick ride Israel so hard, but they're also like, go ahead, Hassan,
Never
When
dick
did we
ride
dick ride
ever.
Israel?
Never.
see what happens.
We
yeah, that's what
never
Israel.
did, like-
exactly.
Before you even knew anything about this shit.
Before you could even, before you can even point out Yemen on the map,
Yeah.
which was a few years ago. I think even clicked like France.
Ethan actually voted against Bibi when he lived there. So like it kind of did more than you.
Yeah. They're saying that you should go there and get murdered by the Israeli death machine.
You're considering going there. Ethan lived there for
Vile,
5 years.
Insane. 1,000,000% a pager
I think
joke.
I think Ethan has a little bit of an understanding of that conflict.
1,000%. This is a pager joke. What are we talking about? This is like a mass delusion.
So they had posted
People want to
this.
stand by their principles. They want to be these heroic advocates, but they don't want to risk fucking anything. Hasan.
That's such a funny thing to say.
Bro, listen at least like okay.
By the way, in terms of like they don't want to risk anything is such a funny thing to say about pro-Palestinian advocates in general. Not for me in particular.
We are talking about you.
Yeah, I'm talking about you specifically.
Also, you know,
Not for me. I personally didn't.
Well,
it doesn't cost me anything.
You know,
but other people, yeah.
Here's the thing. Hasan keeps hammering this point home, and I think it's time we start acknowledging it. He is the movement.
Mm-hmm.
If you criticize Hasan, you criticize all Palestinian activists.
Clearly.
He is the fucking movement.
Material financial loss, deplatforming, threats from the federal government is nothing in comparison to like the existence of the average Palestinian in Gaza. So all of that stuff doesn't really matter.
I'm talking about you, motherfucker. I'm talking about you, dude. Here someone says Hila's a nasty bitch.
Thanks.
Ethan the martyr? No, I'm not a martyr, not at all.
And creators for at least demonstrating a little bit, like a fraction of the fucking moral courage necessary to speak out against Israel.
I'm noticing though that this one really got to him, and it's just because we technically called him a pussy. Like he's such a bro. That's the worst thing you could do to him.
He's very insecure about a lot. But anyway, so you guys know the joke. You've been watching, but so that's a funny way to frame that. So there's that.